All right, everybody, welcome to Diamond Zone. I see people are logging on as we speak from all over the country. Actually, I know there's people on from Australia and different parts of the world. But everybody knows we do Diamond Zone Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Pacific time. We have a special Diamond Zone that we're going to bring to you today because for some of you who are not in Las Vegas, we're going to try to bring a little bit of Las Vegas to you through testimonials of everybody who was here. And we'll try to get to as many people as we can. So what we're going to ask people as they unmute themselves is just your name, your background, and what Vegas meant to you and the new mindset or whatever it was. Whatever you took away. You might talk about a speaker. You might talk about a message. You may talk about this was your aha moment. Whatever that is, okay, you want to be able to share that because I want people to understand the importance of events. And as everybody knows, and maybe somebody here could give me the dates, the first international conference is in October.
21st and 22nd.
October 21st and 22nd, right back here in Las Vegas. Understand, this weekend was a team event. And we had over 2,000 people in Jeremy's team that was at this event at the Pearl Theater. On October 21st and 22nd, that is an international, the first international event for the United States, for World Global Network. So mark those dates down, but I will tell you guys, Lisa and I have never ever missed a company event. And we were sitting here last night and just really brainstorming because we really believe the company started this weekend. We really believe that before this, we did a lot of business, but nothing like coming out of this event. So first we're going to do is we're going to go to Caitlin. A lot of you know Caitlin, and everybody is so shocked of how big we all are. Okay, I can't tell you how many people pulled me aside and said, wow, you're tall. Okay, and I'm thinking to myself, are you judging me from the little square on Diamond Zone every day? Okay, it's kind of funny. and they meet Caitlin, they go, oh, I know you. You're the girl in the... So we're going to go to Caitlin, guys, and we're just going to start. I want everybody to share if you've been to Vegas. So here you go, Caitlin.
Good morning, world changers.
Tell them where you are, too, by the way.
Oh, I'm in the penthouse house suite on the 29th. Is it the 29th floor?
29th floor.
There's a pool in here and overlooking the whole city. It's pretty amazing. When we were up here the other night, Jeff and Lisa had a big party and all the lights in the city were on. It was just, the view was crazy. And speaking of crazy, this event was just amazingly crazy. I've been in the industry for 15 years and I've been to lots of events, and this one knocked it out of the park for me. I've never witnessed the caliber of leadership that we have. I think Jeremy said we're creating a culture of authenticity, and that is so in alignment with me. And everyone that was up on the stage talking and training us was so authentic and real. They told their real stories. And for me, it just really touched me, some of the stories that are really connected with what I'm going through right now. And it made me feel okay. You know, I felt like, okay, I can do this, and I can make the kind of money they're making, no matter what position I'm in, no matter what my situation is in. So I wish everybody could have been here just to meet everybody and to be in this vibe. It was just, like I said, it was amazing. And
Did you shed any tears this weekend?
Yeah, there were a lot of crying moments, and I took copious notes. My notebook is full of notes. I learned things that are really going to take my business to the next level. So I'm so grateful that I'm here.
And what level is that, Caitlin? Did you set a goal for yourself?
By the time the next convention?
Yep.
Double.
Okay. Double
diamond.
Double diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Tell everybody that.
I'm going to be double diamond at the next at the convention.
So October.
In October.
Okay.
And I'm gold right now.
And you just made gold, by the way.
I just made gold on last Monday. Perfect.
Yep. Perfect. So Caitlin's here in the suite. Okay, now we're gonna keep going, moving around. You got to come this way. So we have well, I'll tell the story later.
Okay.
How I was woken up this morning.
Oh, good morning. Good morning. It's this is amazing.
Your name and
Oh,
background.
sorry. Christy Brown from Minnesota. And I'm just so grateful I got here. We had lots of challenges to get here. My husband was supposed to be here. He's not, for various reasons. And I'm really glad that Shaylisa just drilled into me how important that it was to be here. I've been to other events with other teams, and not once did I really honestly learn anything from those events. And that's why I was kind of hesitant about coming, because I'm like, it's just going to be all the hype. It's just going to be all the blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's fun, but we didn't learn anything before. I have to say, same thing as Caitlin said, I have a notebook of notes now. It wasn't all hype. It wasn't all touchy-feely, make you feel good, go home stuff. It was really made you pull stuff from where you didn't think you had it. And learning, I mean, actual strategies on how to do stuff. That was the most important, because, you know, you can get all the mindset and you can feel all touchy-feely good about things, but if you go back home, that leaves eventually. And this is strategies on how to keep pushing and how to keep going and actually how to build your business. And that's the thing I took out of this. And that's my biggest thing.
And anything specifically, Christy, that sticks out in your head?
I think
a nugget or whatever it may have been?
I think some of the biggest things, Natita did a visual with a deck of cards. And that was like my really big thing. And I'm gonna give that to my people too, because she took the cards, and there's 52 in a deck, and there's 4 aces. And just going through those cards and saying, nope, oh, I'm gonna give up. Nope, this is stupid. Nope, and keep going. And it might be card 11, 15, 20, there's your ace. And if you stopped at that one before, you would have lost. And so that was a big thing to me, because sometimes we just sit there and go, 5, 10, 15 phone calls. Forget it. It's not worth it. Nobody wants anything to do with this. What am I doing? And that was like, wow, yeah, just keep going, because there are 4 aces in that pack, no matter what. Unless somebody ripped them out of there, there's 4 aces in there, and you're going to find them eventually. So just keep going.
And I love that visual. But here's my thing. I know there's 52 cards in the deck, but that deck needs to be 5,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 5,000 to get 4 aces. And I understood the message,
Right.
because a lot of people they stop. They don't have a game plan. They go, this is not working. And then all of a sudden, okay, down the road, what if it was 7 months from now of turning over nothing and you got an ace?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Then another 7 months of nothing till an ace.
Right.
Well, you're set.
Yeah,
right,
absolutely.
with 2 aces. I was thinking to myself, you got an ace on your left and an ace on your right. Okay, we're retired,
Yeah.
right?
Well, and I think it was Bob Bernard also.
Bob Bearden.
Bob Bearden,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that had mentioned, he was going to do it all on his own, didn't need his upline. What a 3-way calls for. That's a waste of time. He went through 86 people, all no's, like, nope, not going to do it. Finally decided, I guess I better listen to my upline and make 3-way calls. 87, boom, there's his rock star. So.
Yep. And how many people get lost because they are doing it by themselves, and they took the 86 no's personally, not being plugged into a system, right, to keep you moving forward. So, Christy, I think we're coming to Minnesota, right?
Yes.
Do we have dates?
Yes. The July 28th, 29th, and 30th.
Is that right, Shaylisa? Shake your head.
Mm-hmm.
No, 27, 28, 29. Saturday, the 29th is a Super Saturday.
I thought Saturday was the 30th. We'll check.
Yeah, we'll check. But we're coming to Minnesota. Okay, superstar. Okay, building out there, and I can't wait to get out there and really dig into the Midwest. So, Christy, thank you so much.
You bet.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Jessica, come on over.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jessica Sweeney. I'm from Illinois. Christy, as you just saw, she's my direct upline. And we were in another business together before this, and I'd been in a couple other businesses before that, and I dabbled. I never took it seriously. And the last company I tried, and I just kept spinning my wheels, because we went to events and it was all about the hype. It was all about motivation. And I came home never learning anything. Like Christy said, this weekend, I haven't stopped learning. From the moment I got off the plane to right now, I'm still learning, just listening to everyone talk, because everybody takes away something different from an event. I've cried the whole weekend. I've never wanted my spouse next to me as much as I wanted him here this weekend. And he feels that. He wasn't the most supportive, me coming here, but he felt it. And he called me yesterday and said, all right, where's your flyers? I got to start handing them out. So that to me was huge. And that's just from my excitement. And I see you clapping, Shaylisa, and I thank you, because I know we've talked about that before. But I just keep learning. Even at dinner last night, Christy and I just kept talking and talking and talking. And then, we're giving out cards to every taxi driver. We're giving out cards to every waitress. People in the mall that are working kiosks, we're handing them cards. I've never done that before. I've always been afraid. Well, guess what? I'm not afraid anymore, because I listen to all those stories of, all these top leaders, and my fear is gone. I'm ready. And I've never felt that before.
Okay, so Jessica, one defining moment.
I think just the training I got yesterday morning, which was last minute. I had 5 minutes to brush my teeth, brush my hair, wipe off my makeup from the night before, and run downstairs with unlaced shoes, was from Chad and Natita. And I've never experienced training. It was all just motivation. So that was my defining moment. Like, wow, this company actually wants to train me to do what they're doing, not just tell me, oh yeah, you can make it in this business. So that was really one of my, and that happened all weekend, but yesterday morning, I think, was my.
Okay, so, and you heard her say numerous times, she has a lot of notes. And I said on stage that a lot of people, and I'm not saying you, but a lot of people are professional note takers. Right? They have the notes. The whole idea is to apply whatever it is you're going to do to execute your plan, no matter what it is. Because the message I took is everything works. Mm-hmm. It's the it that has to work on a consistent basis. So you want to set this up?
Christy, you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, Christy. Okay, yeah. Christy. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. That's good too. Keep it on. Say, listen, I got to ditch my Fitbit. Yeah. There you go. Good. Go ahead.
Okay.
So set it up.
All right. So, I got here early on Thursday. Wanted to kind of relax a little bit, and we went down to the pool. Jessica and myself, Shaylisa, and. So we were down at the pool, 115 degrees or whatever it was, and we were just chatting. There was several other people there with Hilo. And in fact, one of the gals, we decided that we were just going to sit and start talking with. She was doing some Facebook stuff that we were interested in. So Jessica was talking to her and getting some notes. And this couple that we had no idea who they were just sitting about 5-6 feet away from us on another table. And all of a sudden Lisa's leaning over going, do you mind if I ask a question? And originally she was going to ask about the Facebook thing because she's in another company. And I'm like, yeah, sure, you can ask, but I'm going to tell you something. And she's like, okay. And so we started chatting a little bit, and all of a sudden, Facebook was totally off the picture. All of a sudden, we're talking about the Hilo. Now, Scott, 6 years ago, I believe, had a stroke. And so I was kind of repeating myself because he was like, okay, what do you mean? Say it again. Tell me again what this is about. Tim was actually sitting next to me, and he's like, okay, he scooted over, and he's like, all right, let me tell you this. And he started talking. So then they're both just intently listening. And I said, let me send you the video. Got Lisa's phone number. I sent her the video. And she's like, no, send it to him too. Let's send him the video. Then we're like, hey, you know what? Forget this. You guys show up at the meeting tonight that Jeff is doing for the business opportunity. Okay, I've done that many times. Go to the webinar, whatever. People don't show up. I get a message. They're like, hey, we're downstairs. Where are you guys at? I'm like, whoa. Okay, all right, good. They're here. And they get up, and they listen, and we sit together, obviously, and I'm listening to Jeff, and I've heard it 100 times, of course, and I always learn something new. And these guys are just like, I mean, I couldn't tell what was going on. He was so intent. He was like watching, and I couldn't tell what he was thinking. And she was like, all of a sudden, she's like, hey, and I'm looking at her, and I'm like, okay, something's clicking here. We stand up, we're all done, and he's like, Lisa said, okay, well, so how do we get signed up? Which package should we get? I'm like, whoa, all right, let's go. So long story short, 10 minutes later, this man spent $2,300, which I don't think you expected to spend here in that way in Vegas.
No. All my gambling money.
All the gambling money's gone, yeah. And he said, well, so can we continue to do this? I'm like, we have the event here all weekend. Why not? So he went and he bought a bracelet, and he spent the entire weekend with us. Came up to the suite Thursday night, partied. That's actually where we sat down and we said hi to Jeff and talked to him. And Jeff said, I want you guys on the Diamond Zone call. This is an awesome story.
Jeff didn't remember that.
So we showed up this morning.
Bad Jeff. Bad Jeff.
He was on his pajamas. I thought it was housekeeping. Housekeeping at 6:30 this morning.
So we came here this morning, and these guys are getting back down the elevator. I'm like, whoa, where are you going? They're like, Jeff doesn't remember anything about this. So we came in, and Jeff, he goes, so whose idea was this? And we're like, yours. So it was pretty fun, but I mean, it just was, I know that was before the convention even started, but I tell you what, I got to be honest, there was just an atmosphere here because I would not have done that before. Honest to goodness, I was the person that kind of sat back and let everybody else do the talking. I would have just let Tim do his talking, and we would have went back to the pool. But the atmosphere and the people that were around us, it just changed things. It changed how you reacted to things. And we did it again yesterday down at the pool. In fact, Jess and I, they were the waiter or did the same thing to him, asked for his number, give him the video. So it was, I don't know, it's just different. I don't even know how to explain it. But
it's atmosphere. So yeah, let these guys, I want you to share. Well, just tell people what happened. I mean, I know what happened, but what was it?
All right. Well, my name is Scott Grimes. My wife is Lisa. We're from Oklahoma. We don't want to be in Oklahoma, but I was in the Air Force and I retired there. So now we're in Okie. And my wife's a dentist, but she all of a sudden has gotten into this lip sense. It's Synogens. It's it's a whole different program right there, and she's trying to sell this right there. And the way she's doing it is we're going to these conventions or these shows, Home and Garden or whatever. But this time she decided she wants to go to the comics. Is the
Comic-Con.
Yeah, I'm telling you what, if you guys have gone there, those people are crazy right there. I'm just telling you, crazy. But Lisa has a booth there. So, and there's like going to be like, gosh, there's supposed to be like 30,000, 20, there's going to be a lot of people, and she's going to sell that right there. So we went and prepped it up that night and everything like that. And then we went to the pool and had this conversation right here. And I looked and I said, Lisa, you're on your own when you're your thing right there. I abandoned my wife right there, bless her heart, and I went to this show right there because I was all in. All in on that right there.
So hang on. So you didn't come to Thursday?
Yes.
I did.
Yeah.
I prepped for the show Thursday morning.
Okay, then
And
you were
then I
there
came
Thursday
Thursday
night.
night.
So, okay. Did you come more as a supportive role? Not
Mhm.
thinking that?
Right.
Okay.
I came because since Scott has had his stroke 6 years ago, he has supported me in everything. He has supported me in going to dental school. He supported me in all my education and all my little adventures that I've tried to do on the side. And this time he has been praying for so long since his stroke. God, what can I do? I have some aphasia. I have some limitations, but I want to do something that's just mine or ours, but that I'm in control of and doing by myself. And I wanted to own it. And when he heard what Christy had to say, he looked at me and he said, for the first time, we've been to several conventions, and at those conventions, they have all kinds of people selling stuff and doing uplines and downlines and peer-to-peer. And he has never once said that he found something that he thought he could really make work. And he looked over at me when we got done with Christy, and he said, I can do this. I can do this. This is what I have been praying for 6 years since my stroke. I can do this. And I said, then it's yours. Then go need to pursue it. I can do what I need to do on my own. I've got this. You go to the meetings. You learn what you need to do. And I will catch up with you later and learn all that I need to do about it, which I really didn't have to catch up a lot, because when Christy sent him the video and we went back to our room before the meeting on Friday night, Thursday night, Christy had sent him that 2-minute video, and I said, okay, Scott, I have 40 minutes. I just want to rest. I've set up all my boots all day. And he's like, okay, do you care for listening to this video? I'm like, no, I'm just going to rest. I memorized that video. He played it so many times. I'm like, okay, I could give this video now.
Wow. And you guys think I'm kidding, right? Look what's on her wrist.
And look what's coming off.
A Fitbit.
And look what his shirt says.
Look at this is not planned. It says ditch your fit. You came in here with a Fitbit.
And I took it off. This is my defining moment.
What a great story.
And I just wanted to add one other quick thing. Just to show how this hall works so amazingly well, things just kind of collide, is that when we talked with him, he said, you realize we weren't even supposed to be at this hotel. No. We never go to the pool.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Here's the situation is, so we went there and we kind of scheduled type of deal, a different hotel. And we get this hotel and it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. And it's like, man, of course you can't check in till like 3 o'clock. And I was like, oh, great. So we checked our stuff there as far as, our baggage and everything. So let's go to the pool, whatever. Have a whole day for that right there. And then we did that, and we went and shopped a little bit. We dined and everything, but something just felt wrong. We just don't know why, but something was wrong. We don't know why. Just that little tingle. It's like something is wrong. So we still haven't officially been checked into our bag. And we went and we called the counselor and said, you know what? We're checking out. And they're like, what?
You haven't even checked in.
You haven't even seen the room. It's good. We had upgraded the thing right there. It should be good. I said, no, something's wrong right there. We're going to go to a different place. And we're like, well, which place are we going to go? We're like, we don't know. It's not going to be this place right there. So we
called the travel agency and said, we need a different place. We just need a different place. Find us something that's better than this. And they sent us to the Palm, and Palms, and we've never been here.
Yeah,
we've never been here
because we always stay.
Wow.
We always stay on the Strip. You never stay because it's so convenient on the Strip. So now we're off that right there. I was like, really? We're like, all right, we'll do this right here. So we're just, not expecting this at all. Again.
And I never go to the pool. I'm always doing something else. And I said to Scott that morning, let's go lay out by the pool in this 115
I was going to say,
weather.
of all times to go to the pool, it's 115 degrees. Let's go to the pool.
Yeah, let's go to the pool. I never go to the pool because I don't like to sweat, but let's go.
Yeah.
And then for us to just be
Wow.
right in front of you, and for me to just be laying there, and honestly, even as a dentist, I'm a shy person. I never interrupt conversations. But when she was talking about instead of doing Facebook booths, we need to do Facebook ads, and you were asking how do we do Facebook ads, and I flipped myself over and I said, I need to get in on your conversation. And the rest is history.
Oklahoma is now open, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody clap.
Open.
Clap for these new guys. Let me see you guys clap.
He tried to recruit me.
Hey,
We tried to recruit
I'm
her.
recruiting everybody. I don't care.
The one last thing I'd want to say about
And they're camera hogs, too, these two. Go ahead.
But seriously, the one last thing that I'd want to say is when Jeff was doing his speech and I was sitting next to these guys trying to figure out what they were thinking, one of the comments that Jeff made is, you do the helo.life and then you shut up. And I saw Lisa tap him really hard and he's like, I can do that because I can't remember very well. So if I just send the video and I shut up, it's perfect.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
Is that not a great story, everybody? Come on. You got to repeat that story all the time.
All the time.
What hotel was it you were at?
We were at the Stratosphere.
Stratosphere.
And Scott looks over and goes, I think that's a crack house over there.
Wow. All right, so that's who's in my suite, guys. But I want to hear from some of you. Same theme. Whoever wants to share, if you were in Vegas, just your name, your background. What was your aha moment, and what are you going to accomplish when you get home?
Hey, Jeff, it's Dawn Marie.
Okay, who sponsored? Dawn Marie sponsored Shaylisa. Shaylisa sponsored Dawn Marie. I forgot. Shay Lisa sponsored, sorry. So Shay's got to go first. Sorry, Dawn Marie.
No, that's all good.
I got off, I unmuted. Oh, you're so funny. So anyway, Tim and I, we are joining the World Global Network. We follow the sun. We live in a great big diesel motor coach. And of course, we've been to every event since we came in. Number one, we came because it is the most simple system we've ever been in. We went diamond in 10 weeks. It blew us away. It blew our mind away. It opened up our hearts to something that we have been trying to attract for a long time, which is we finally found our tribe. I mean, truly, I mean, it's something we've been working at for a long time in our own minds and in our own hearts. That we wanted authentic, transparent, high integral business partners. And my takeaway is it can happen. It can happen in multi-level marketing. And you need to get to every single event so you can feel the vibe, feel the pulsation from your leaders, from your partners in this business. Because you will never be the same way. Because the only way to truly embody in a cellular way what you've got with the magic and the blessing of World Global Network and the Hilo and Fabio Galdi and Lisa and Jeff and Chad and Atita, you gotta share the space with them, not virtual space, space in real time. Touch them, talk to them, be with them. So my takeaway is, bottom line, never miss an event, because you're gonna miss the most magical, transformative time in this business, because remember, we are at the beginning. This is the launch. And so this won't be happening 3 years from now. It's now. So, you know, when you really are looking for, people are so tired in the MLM industry of, like Christy said, like everybody said, the hype and the motivation without the training, without the transparency about how to build and what to do. Well, you're only going to find that when you really show up and experience it for yourself. So my aha moment is, you know, we put down in our contract that we're going to be presidents by October. But when I got everybody in my team who all showed up at Vegas, I got all their contracts and their double diamonds or diamonds. I realized I got up the ante. So I got to redo my contract and have Lisa and Jeff sign it and put down President Millionaires because my team's on fire. Tim.
All right. Wow. All I can tell you is I think that if, you know, scientifically or maybe MRI wise, if somebody could take a picture of your brain before this event and then took a picture of your brain after, it would be different. There would be a structural change that would last forever. That's how powerful this is. That's why you really have to come to every kind of event like this. Couple of my big takeaways was just sitting there and watching the caliber of the leadership that has converged into this business. I mean, Jeff has said it for over and over and over again that Vegas was going to be the beginning of this ride. And I get it. I got it now, man. This is the beginning right here, right now. More and more people that we talk to, it just overwhelming. They all felt the same way. And one of the big takeaways I got was, it was the last slide, and I forget the presenter now, but anyways, it was embrace the process, divorce the results. You just got to let that sink in for a minute, because a lot of people get focused on, you know, the reason, you know, you know, how many people, you know, oh, nobody said yes. I've talked to 25 people. You know, forget about the results. If you just continue with the process, just keep doing the process, the results will come. They're automatic. Just keep doing the process.
Perfect.
So that was my big takeaway, guys. I'm just super excited for everybody. I hope the ones that are of you that are watching can pick up some of what we're transferring to you right now. So
I feel it. I feel it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Dawn Marie.
Good morning, Jeff. How are ya?
I'm trying to find you.
No, I'm here. I'm on the camera. It's really scary to be on camera today. You know what? I just have to say this. I wanna give first and foremost kudos to Christy. You know what, girlfriends? there was a change in you from when I saw you on Thursday to when I saw you. I mean, I saw you all weekend, but when I saw you again yesterday, girlfriend, you are an inspiration. You are a leader, and your team is so lucky to have you. And I cannot wait to watch your journey and to watch your journey be so successful. So I just have to say that. And what I want everybody to understand is, if you said that you were going to be at this event and then you just thought, I can't go because I don't feel good, or there's somebody sick in my family, or my dog needs a bath, or I don't know, I might have to watch The Bachelor. You missed out on something amazing, because even though we're sharing with you today, it is never the same. You needed to have your tuchuses in those seats. That was the most important thing for your journey in this business. And you know, Natita, there were so many great speakers, but Natita said something that was really, really important. And I want you to hear this. She said, don't give up what you want most for what you want now. What that means is, don't let your excuses, so you can't want something and make it your excuse. You can't say, well, I'm building this business because for my children, but I can't go to an event because I have children. You can't do that. You need to put everything that you have into this business. You cannot build this business with a foot in the boat and a foot on the land, because you'll never be able to row out. Folks, it is time to put both feet in the boat. So this event was monumental. It was the very first one that my husband attended with me. And my husband, as we were sitting in the airport last night, took my book and started writing notes. He didn't write a note in the event, but he started writing those notes last night, and he said, we're doing this. We're doing this together. This morning I woke up and he gave me a names list. I was still sleeping and he gave me a names list. Usually he gives me my medicine. No, he gave me a names list. So I wrote down, after thinking, and my husband and I, with our team, will be president on October 17th of this year. And who signed my paper, myself and my husband, Shaylisa, Jeff, thank you, and also Natita. I walked up to Natita and I said, will you please sign this? And she said, this one? Absolutely, this one. Everybody, I'm going to encourage you to write down what you want. Write down what you want, because if you don't know what you want, you're never going to get it. The three steps to success in your business is, number one, know what you want and write it down. Know what you want, call it out, hear it, smell it, feel it, believe it, live it, and then talk. Set the expectations. Do the work. Dang it, get out there and do the work. It's simple enough for you. And be obsessed. Be obsessed. Be obsessed in this business like you are with your favorite sport or your favorite hobby. Because when you do that and you go all in, there's nothing that can hold you back. And Jeff and baby. Lisa G, if you are in the room, you and both of you need to know, with all the businesses that I've been in, the two of you have shaped my life more than anybody else in this industry. And Jeff, when I asked you on Saturday night, Jeff, I came up to you and I said, Jeff, can you do me a big favor? And you said, what, baby? I said, can I borrow your bracelet so that I know every single day where I'm going? And you said, sure. Sure. And you took that off and you put it on my wrist. I'm having a hard time keeping it on my wrist because yours is so much bigger. But I'm going to tell you what, because of your example and your hard work and your dedication, I'm in your shadow and I'm going to be running on your foot, on the backs of your heels.
I appreciate that so much. And I thought when you were going to talk to me on Saturday night, you wanted to dance, but she wanted my bracelet. So I gave her my bracelet. Domry, we all appreciate you.
I was looking all Saturday night for somebody to dance with me.
I was on the floor for 2 hours. Anyway, Domry, thank you, girl. I feel you, and you guys I love the story about your husband. It's a breakthrough, right? It's a breakthrough when something like that happens. So, who else, guys? It's time. I want you guys to share. Get as many in as possible.
Hey, Jeff, it's Fran. I'll
Hi,
share.
Fran.
Hi. So for me, this was my first 2-box tissue event. I cried more this weekend than I think I ever cried in my life. The stories, the presenters, so inspirational. And really what I determined from this is leadership is such an important aspect of this business. And you have to be able to have those skills, develop those skills, and personal development. And that was definitely something that they really focused on, and that resonated with me. And the other thing was, if you're not all in, you're not in at all. And once I think someone commits that they're all in, do whatever it takes, no matter what, and figure it out. I mean, for me personally, you know, I've been really working on LinkedIn. I have about 2,800 LinkedIn connections. It's not working. I decided at the end of this, it's not working. So now what's my strategy? Download Zoom, get that presentation down pat, because I haven't done that yet, and I'm committed to doing that. And get at least, my goal is to get 10 people, at least 10 on that call tomorrow night, Tuesday night's call. And I have one woman here at Bellagio. She's a Filipino woman, and she said she's definitely interested, gave her the video. She just responded back, and she's going to be on the call. So that's the first.
Awesome.
What else did I want to say here? Oh, the person that, I mean, everybody was fantastic. I mean, I don't even know how you can say one was better than the other. You were all fabulous. But what I was thinking, because I've heard a lot of different presentations, that gentleman by the name of, I think his name was Ken Hall or Keith Hall.
Ken and Sandy Helm. Ken and Sandy.
No, this is the guy that's going to do the financial planning for all the MLMers.
Yes.
When Chad came out and said this, and I just thought that was so interesting. I never heard anybody protecting the wealth for an MLM person. And for him to take it to that level, to make sure that everybody has a vehicle so they, you know, preserve it. I just thought that was like phenomenal.
Wow. It's amazing what people take away. So, I mean, but they know there's going to be huge wealth created here. And so, I mean, look what's happened. People making 5 million, 3 million, income disclosure, but the type of money being made. So anyway, that's a whole nother training. But Fran, do you want to add anything else?
No, just that, you know, I am, as far as for where I'm going to be, I actually said I was going to be president by October, but I'll say president, maybe
let's just stay there. Let's stay there.
And if I get president, but president, yep.
All right,
so
baby.
That's it.
All right,
Thank
girl.
You so much.
Thanks, Fran. Appreciate it. Absolutely. Who else, guys? Anybody else want to share?
This is Marvin.
Hey, Marvin.
I want to thank both you and Lisa. It was an incredible weekend. I actually been to many of these. I'm actually a vice president of a very large company, and I did this for different reasons. But when I got to that event, I've seen events done by some of the biggest corporations in the world. This was by far, and I've shared this since 6 o'clock yesterday morning all the way till this morning. I've been talking to people around the globe. It was the most amazing event I have ever been to. From the beginning, opening talk from the young lady that introduced her father to the very last event. And I recorded each one of them on my phone. So I went through 2 phones and a iPad recording every conversation, every talk. On my way home, I was talking to Donnell, Sheila, my upline. We have actually been on conference calls all day yesterday, trying to line things up. I've got people waiting. This is going to be huge. And I'm just going to share with you, I'm all in. So one of my other workers said, "Are you seriously?" I said, "Listen, by October, I'm going to replace I make $150,000 a year right now. By October, I am cashing in and doing this totally all in." So don't know what the number is, but double diamond, presidential millionaire, whatever it is, I'll be there.
Hey, Marvin, let me ask you, and just tell everybody this story. How did you hear about us? Tell about our first meeting. Then there was a time frame that we weren't connected, and then you made a decision to come to Vegas. Just take that quick time.
Perfect. I actually responded to a Craigslist ad because an associate of mine left the company. I was looking for a marketing plan for us to do. So I responded to Craigslist ad. I got a phone call from a young lady named Amber, and she was absolutely incredible, but I could tell she was still kind of learning the process. So I said, interesting. I had a second conversation with, I think, her mother, but I went and I bought the bracelet because it was just, I liked everything that she said, but prior to making that call to buy the bracelet, I literally went through Sheila and Donnell, and I actually spoke to Jeff when he was in Bangkok because I've been in technology. I launched prepaid calling cards. I launched prepaid cellular. I know how companies implode, so I started drilling my questions. Jeff was courteous enough in Bangkok to actually answer the questions. He said, okay, when I get home Sunday night, we'll meet. We met, I think it was Monday or Tuesday night of our afternoon for this following week. I brought my cousin who's a doctor and my associate who is an NFL football player. And we were like, okay, let's just have lunch. Let's see what it's about. We're already looking at a different company. And we walked away from that interaction with you, Jeff, just totally amazed at the technology and everything that you shared with us. But there was still that what if, you know? So I know my biggest hesitation in the beginning was, and I basically gonna get this out of everybody's head, is not having this bracelet. I kept saying, I don't have a halo. When I see the quality of it, then I'm all in. Well, believe me, with the bracelet playing and I put everything on my phone, I was talking with Donnell and I said, okay, I got to do this Vegas thing. My friend tried talking me out of it Friday night. She says, no, we got to do this and this and this. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, tried driving to Vegas. I didn't tell her until 4 o'clock in the afternoon that guess what, I'm in Vegas and it's absolutely incredible. I actually ended it on a WeChat video with her showing her being on the stage and taking the picture and saying, this is the most awesome event I've ever been to. So it's a long journey, but I'm telling you guys, this is going to be the biggest thing that any of us have ever seen. And I launched prepaid calling cards when the only person using them was in Japan. So I went and put millions of cards in the streets. There's going to be millions of these bands within a year on the streets.
You got it.
Thanks,
so Marvin,
thanks, Lisa.
I'll see you when we get home. We'll be home today, but let's get in touch this week. Thanks,
Absolutely.
brother.
I need you to help me reset my password on my Halo Life because Lisa helped me get it set up. And while I was in the middle of it, I can't remember the freaking password. So we'll talk soon.
All right. Well, we'll call you back when we get on the road.
Thanks.
All right, guys. That's awesome, Marvin. Thank you. I love that. He called his significant other as he was here right? After leaving at 3 in the morning. See, figure it out. You just figure it out. Watch. I'm not going to listen to her yap at me. I'm just leaving. Right. All right, guys. Who else out there? This is great. I'm feeling the energy.
Dan Mays.
Hey, Dan.
Hello.
Hey, Dan. How are you, brother? I'm in Denver. Can I put in a few words? Do I have the stage? Can you hear me, Jeff?
Yeah, I can hear you. Are you talking on a headset?
I am. It's the only option I have right now.
That's
Okay,
better. That's better. Yes, perfect.
Okay, yeah. I just have to hold the microphone. I'm outside. There's some guys washing windows here in this tall building that I'm staying. Hey, just real quick, guys. Dan Mays from Denver. I just got back yesterday morning. I flew home, but I don't even know if I was on an airplane. I mean, I was 30,000 feet up, but I think I was just floating. It was, it's just a crazy good weekend. 24 years I've been to hundreds and hundreds of these types of events. And it sounds a little bit cliche, like this was the best. I don't know if it was the best. I mean, it was unbelievable, but it was the most powerful. It was the most impactful for me. And that's coming from, years and years of experience. And as you know, Jeff and Lisa and I kind of grew up together in this industry, but I walked away with a whole new attitude and mentality about what needs to be done. And, we're always in learning mode, right? Even those of us that have been around, and I'm so open to being teachable. So many nuggets came out of this event, but, I was my team was sitting at my table, most of them behind me. I was at the front of the table. Boy, I wouldn't look back because I had so many cathartic moments. I mean, just all weekend, I don't carry Kleenex because I'm a man and that's not cool, but I needed them, man. I had to look down. I didn't want everybody to see. I didn't realize everybody else around was so emotional. So it was really different. It was really, 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 really powerful, impactful. Great training. The family environment we've created is unbelievable. There were people from other lines that came in there that were not only there participating as speakers, some of the great leaders in our company, but lots of people came that are not in our line. They're not in Jeff's, Lisa's organization, and they're not in Jeremy's organization, but they were there, and it was still one big family. There's this incredible, I want to help you type of mentality. Like, you want to be, what can I say to you? What can I help you with? It was just one big, happy freaking family. It was incredible. And that people have our backs. My biggest takeaway, and I've known this for so long, but it really, really hit me this time, was, I don't remember who said it, but it was, tell me yes, tell me no, but tell me quickly because I got to go. Guys, this is an emotional business. This is about changing lives. It's about helping people, but get on the fast train. I mean, it's just numbers. We hear that. And what does that mean? It's just numbers. Guys, your number, there's no bad way to introduce this to people unless you're being deceitful or lying. There's no bad thing you can say. You can't say something bad to somebody that's open and ready for this gift in their life. I love the story about the pool. That's just out sharing, and it's living this business. It's letting it be a part of your lifestyle. It's incorporating what we do, which is sharing, with our hearts, what we're excited about. That's our business. And you can do that any place, anytime, with anybody. And, it's not your responsibility to get emotional about the outcome of that conversation. And so many times we're caught up in wondering if, what if we say something to a friend or family member or a new person, and what will they think? What people think of you is none of your business. Who cares, guys? They're not going to pay your bills. And if you let that get you down, it might stop you from sharing with that next person who might be that ace in the deck of cards. Guys, that ace is out there. And some of you that are struggling are saying, yeah, but I keep putting it out there. Well, then keep putting it out there more, because your number's going to come up. Don't lament over the no's. Celebrate them. Honestly, learn to be thankful. In fact, try this. Next time somebody says no, say, thank you so much for being honest with me. Thank you for telling me no. You just took me one step closer to my goal, because there's a yes right around the corner. I needed that from you. God bless you. I still love and care about you, but I got to go because I'm on a mission. So remember, guys, tell me yes, tell me no, tell me now, because I got to go. And if you implement that strategy and get it out there, you'll refine your skills. They'll come along. They'll come to you. You'll get better at at the story. And it's all about that. Obviously, I'm not going to go into training, but guys, it's your story. Just share with people from your heart, passionately. There's no scripting here. Why are you excited? Why did you make the decision to do this? Why? It's freedom, financial freedom, time with it. Why? Share that with people. That's how you tug at their heartstrings. That's how you get them to align with your vision, because a lot of people are in the same boat you're in. So you share from your heart. You share everything, but move quickly, man. This is like the bullet train. This is not like that, like the shuttle that almost missed my plane because the thing moves so darn slowly. We're on a bullet train, guys. Tell me yes, tell me no, tell me now, or because I got to go. And that attitude will get you everywhere you want to go. That was my biggest takeaway, is that my next number, because some of you guys are on my team and you're so many great leaders and so many inspired people. I feel so blessed to be on this journey, and I thank Jeff and Lisa, guys, for reaching out to me and having the audacity to put that text message out to me last October. Lisa, thank you so much if you're listening.
Hey Dan, I love
changed my life. This came into my life at the right time. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. No. And the one message is, like I said, move fast. I love that message, Dan. And I know you're back in Denver, and he's got a huge team. No doubt Dan will be presidential millionaire. I'll put it out there because I know he has the group to do it. So.
Oh, absolutely.
By October. So, Dan, I appreciate you, brother.
Rapid fire, guys.
Thank you.
Love you guys. It was an awesome weekend. Thank you so much.
Patricia Cagnetta, you got to unmute yourself. I'm calling you out, girl. Patricia.
There we go. Yes, I'm
here. Go, girl.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, it's Patricia and Terry here, and we apologize. We're late on the call. Our phone has been going off the hook all day, and from people who have seen the live stream from home. And this is something, if possible, if we can still buy it, go and get it. People are realizing how true and authentic this business is, this company is. You guys, like seriously, this is going to revolutionize the world of network marketing. Chad and Natita, working from the top, Chad and Natita, they care more about us. And yes, are we going to make a lot of money? Absolutely. And I'm sorry if I'm repeating what everybody else has said, but they care about building a legacy, and this here legacy money is coming from this, and it is so simple on how to do it. You know what, we were out, Terry and I have not left our offices since November, since we signed. We were out and about yesterday, and people are starving. They are hungry and looking for this. It's so simple. So my nugget to you is go and purchase that live stream. And you know what, we're signing contracts, we're setting goals, and all the people that have watched that live webinar they're sending us pictures of their contracts. They're getting it. So we want you to get it. Right? Absolutely. Anything else?
Oh, Patty said it all. Absolutely. Everything she said.
Yeah. Okay.
But hang on. Patricia, Terry, you guys are both, I know, in the same room, and you have one of the biggest organizations in Canada. What was your nugget? Both of you, give me one nugget, and what's your goal going into October?
Going into October?
Yeah, but what's the nugget? I know you want people to watch the live stream, but what did you take away?
Oh, this is simple. Yeah, it's just so simple, and we complicate things. Also, too, one thing that I really realized was I'm in management mode, and I apologize to everybody for that. Yeah, so I'm going in beast mode. Absolutely. Yeah, beast mode.
Zone 1, right, Patricia? That's what you shared with me. Staying in zone 1. Patricia?
Sorry about that. Our phones are going off the hook. It's crazy. Sorry, Jeff. What did you ask?
No, I said zone 1. Remember what we talked about? You said, listen,
zone 1.
I got to get out of management mode.
Yeah, exactly. And so we were in zone 1 mode, and then what happened? We got bumped Like, come on, we get bumped, we get a few people, we have to start managing them. No way. This is so simple. Direct people to the system. How long does it take to raise a baby in World GN? 5 minutes, maybe 7. Like it's no time
Perfect.
at all. So I want to apologize to my team. I've been in management mode and I'm going. And Jeff and Dan and Lisa, I want to apologize to you guys too. I'm ready to go in beast mode. Watch out.
Hey, Terry, how about you?
Oh my gosh, it's morning, Jeff. I can't think. How'd you just said it? We're so busy and we got to run to do a presentation right now.
Go.
What?
Okay.
Go.
I'll share it tomorrow, Jeff. They're waiting for us downstairs.
All right.
Thanks. Okay,
Love it. Gotta go.
Okay.
All right, we got one more, guys. I know we could go all night. Patrick, you want to say something? Patrick?
Yeah, can you hear me, Jeff?
Yeah, loud and clear, brother.
Oh, man, let me tell you. I enjoyed meeting you there in Las Vegas. That was really cool.
Thank you.
I've never been in an organization like this before. I'm new to network marketing. I'll tell you, to me, when Jeremy's daughter started off the event introducing him, I remember my wife looking over at me and saying, "Are you crying?" And I'm like, "My eyes are sweating." You know, but it just started that way, you know. And Ken and Sandy are in my upline, and their story was, oh my gosh, I don't know if there was a dry eye in the house after that. Of course, Natita with the cards. What I took out of it, I thought I was all in. You know, I'm doing stuff every day. But what I got out of it was, I thought I was all in, but I'm not. But I'll tell you what, by the time day one was over, I was all in. I was so excited. You couldn't contain me enough. It was something that I think, and I already bought the playback because I want to use it to take more notes in case I miss something. But it was an incredible event. I can't wait till October. And I am a team builder right now, but let me put it out there. I'm coming in October as at least a diamond. I'm ready to go, brother.
Awesome, Patrick. Hey, you know, you hear everybody's stories, and you know, everybody says all in, and I made this point. You know, all in is whatever all in is for you. I want to make sure people aren't misinterpreting all in. Doesn't mean you're quitting your day job. It's setting your goals and going all in on your goals. So if your all in is, I want to make $2,000 a month, then go all in to do the things necessary to make $2,000 a month, whatever it is. Obviously, my all in is different than yours because Lisa and I, we burnt the boat. And that boat's been burnt for 24 years, and I'm not going to get a job. So understand that's our all in. So as we close this thing out, Chad and Natita and Jeremy have a challenge for us. We want to put the most amount of people on a Zoom webinar opportunity presentation tomorrow night at 6 o'clock Pacific time. 6 p.m. Pacific time, helozoom.us. We want to break the internet, guys. This is going to go viral. This is going to go through Facebook Live. You want to share this. We want to have the most amount of energy that you could possibly have coming out of this event. I mean, what you guys have seen, if you came out here, was life-changing. If you didn't, I want you to feel, and I want you to make sure you're making your commitment to get here in October. So with that, guys, okay, I appreciate all of you. Remember, all week, what's that? Hey, Jeff, when can we get a copy of the live webinar? What does that say? I can't read that. Are you kidding me? Here, Christy.
Okay, the live webinar, you can go to WGNLeaderPass.com.
One more time.
WGNLeaderPass.com.
WGNLeaderpass.com. Okay, if you want to attend it. But remember, I think, you know, coming out of this, Dan Mays' message, it's simple, get the message out. There's no wrong thing you can do. I mean, there's people meeting people at pools, Craigslist, right? Everything, your warm market, everything works. Just go work the system. Guys, appreciate you. See you tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. Thanks, everyone. Yay! Yay!
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jeff.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jeff.
Appreciate you all.
And no one said how handsome I was for meeting me for the first time. I mean, I'm really upset. Not one person.
You and Lisa need to go on the road.
Yeah, we're bringing our show on the road. Bye, guys.